Alright guys, welcome back to another rainy day in California. So, I just put the paint on the airplane. This paint is the original paint that I used to paint the airplane 10, 11 years ago. This is the last of it, duplicolor. Anyways, it didn't spray that nice, and it's 11 years old, so I guess I couldn't expect it to. But this is a temporary paint job basically, so it is what it is. This is all getting sanded and redone probably this summer. So anyways, I got the elevators installed, servos are in, everything painted now. It's still drying obviously, so while that's drying I'm going to button up some of the radio stuff. I need to replace a fuel line actually. When I was setting up the fuel system on this thing, let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is. When I was setting up the fuel system, this line was too short and I didn't have any more hose, and so I put a splice in here. Obviously not cool, so I need to remove that, change that out. I bought some new hose obviously. So I gotta redo some of the lines that are in here. I gotta tie everything back up, reinstall the turbines. I gotta paint the orange in the tail. Unfortunately, Callie won't be able to get me the decals until probably the end of next week, which is fine, but I'm more than likely going to the Warbirds and Classics event in Arizona at Spring Valley. Anyways, so unfortunately I won't have them in time for that, so the tail's gonna be kind of boring, but not like it really matters, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so it's all painted. It's not a very good paint job. Like I said, it wasn't spraying very well. This paint is actually, well, when it's fresh, it's pretty good. It dries real nice. I did make a new antenna up here. This original one was plastic and it kept breaking and stuff. So this is a piece of fiberglass sheet that I cut out really quick. Got that on. So yeah, so just need to start tidying up the stuff on the inside. Get the turbines back in it. Get that fuel line replaced. Get all the radio stuff reset up on the IX-20. I'll do an engine run today. I got my oil in the mail yesterday from King Tech, so I can fill up my fuel tank tomorrow before I go fly on Sunday. And yeah, so I'm gonna put the orange on it, and then I'm gonna do all the panel lines and kind of dirty up to try and make it match. This surface is like grungy and yellowed and pretty realistic looking color and finish, honestly. And then this is like fresh and bright white, so I'm gonna try and dirty it up to help it blend in a little bit. Like I said, not like it really matters because it's all gonna get redone anyways. But yeah, that's where we're at. Alright, so we're doing a little test run. So far everything's going good. Sweet. Smells so nice. Now just gotta tidy up everything on the inside, and then I can get back to finish work, just cosmetic stuff. So I also changed out the rudder servo to one of the Pro Modeler servos out of my Panther. So that's what the rest of the servos in the plane are. They're all Pro Modeler servos. Super happy with them so far. So Anyways, change that. I had an old HS 645, like super old, probably 15 years old. Anyways, so she's all upgraded now. Only thing that's left that's old is the nose steering, and I'm not super concerned with that. So I might change it out just because, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I got the elevators working. You kind of see the mechanisms under there. So, anyways, yeah, that's where we're at. All right, so we got the day glow on. I went over the nose, and I'm going to do the same thing on the wings. It's kind of hard to tell on camera because it kind of washes out, but the Tamiya paint that I'm using is a little bit brighter, a little more fluorescent. It's actually closer to what it should be. But anyways, yeah, it's bright. It is a little splotchy, and that's fine. It's actually kind of how the real ones look. The real day glows, especially after it sits in the sun for a while, is kind of splotchy looking. So we got some wrinkles under here. Interesting. Yeah, for some reason the lacquer paint, when it was a little heavy in some spots, didn't like what was underneath it. It kind of wrinkled up a little bit. Again, not the end of the world because, quite frankly, this is temporary. So yeah, you can see it's a little splotchy because so what you do is you take Tamiya fluorescent red and fluorescent orange, and you put the orange down, or the red down first, and then you do just a little bit of the orange over the top of it, and the combination of the two creates about the right look. So the orange is definitely too orange, and the red is probably, you could probably do just the red, just a fluorescent red, but you have to have a white base too. If you don't have a white base, you'll go through 500 cans trying to make it cover properly. So but anyways, yeah, so it turned out pretty nice. So like I said, I'm gonna do the same thing to the wings, the spots on the wings, and then that'll be that. So I wanted to get that done so that I can start drying while I'm doing all the rest of this stuff. All right, so pretty much got everything done. The airplane is been all checked out. It's test run, obviously, like you guys saw. Pretty much ready to fly, just cosmetic stuff now. So I got all the day glow areas painted on the wing. I also extended out the wingtips another inch with some balsa. I don't know why. For some reason, I made the wing too short when I originally built it. It looked kind of stubby. So anyways, added an inch to each wingtip. So anywho, I was looking for my gear doors. I had gear doors on this airplane when I first built it, and I can't find them, and I know I saw them recently, so that really sucks. I really don't want to make new doors, but I might make some doors and get those on maybe tomorrow. It'd be really nice to have doors on this thing again. It just looks like crap when you, not so much for performance, because honestly it's probably not hurting much, but it'd be nice not to see these huge openings down here and under the nose when you roll it over or come by and bank it or whatever. But anyways, yeah, she's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna cut the video off there. It's already plenty long enough. So should report from the flying field this weekend, hopefully. And yeah, that's a wrap. So we'll see you in the next one.